Muslim YouTube personality Mohammed Hijab debating Rabbi Shmuley Boteach on Piers Morgan's show. Now, afterwards, in the message, Hijab actually wished for the death of the rabbi's son.
Yeah, this is disgusting here. Hijab initially tried to insult the rabbi by referring to his support for sexual products for married couples, a topic of his 2000 book, Kosher Sex.
Now, in response, Shmuley posted this message mocking Hijab with a shirtless photograph saying Hijab has emerged as our single most successful pitchman for kosher sex, lubricants, and vibrators, which he repeatedly brought up in the Piers Morgan debate.
Okay, well, Hijab then responded with this hateful message. That's fantastic news. Make sure that you apply the same discounts to the funeral body bags for your terrorist IDF son, Mendy. Promo code Human Shield. Disgusting.
Disgusting, yeah. We added the disgusting, of course. Joining us now to discuss is America's rabbi and founder of the World Values Network, Rabbi Shmuley Boteach. Rabbi, just absolutely horrific. Your reaction. How did you feel when that happened? I get going back and forth, trading barbs. It's kind of part of the game, especially after being on Piers Morgan. But clearly he went way too far.
Personally, as a father, I want to thank you for highlighting this story, because it's absurd that when someone is eviscerated in a debate, which he was vanquished completely. He's an ignoramus. He's an anti-Semite. His response is to threaten the lives of my children. I mean, this really should be a police matter. This man should be arrested. Let me just be clear. We were supposed to do a debate on the Middle East. Within the first moment, he was calling the IDF terrorists. Within the first moment, he was mocking my daughter, who runs a kosher sex company. And let me be clear. I'm a child of divorce. I have no issue whatsoever promoting healthy intimacy, sexuality between husbands and wives, passionate monogamous relationships. That's critical. The American family must be rebuilt from the ground up. And I, as a child of divorce, know that more than most. But that had nothing to do with the debate. He just kept on bringing it up because he was losing the debate. So the idea that a radical Islamist who has actually spoken openly about 5-year-old Muslim girls being allowed to have sex according to the Quran, which is an abomination to Islam. No Muslim would agree with any such disgusting things. That this man is not being investigated by the London police, by Scotland Yard for pedophilia or promoting pedophilia, but promoting the murder of a rabbi's children is absurd. And this should serve as a warning to everyone in Europe. We all love our Muslim brothers and sisters. Islam is a great religion. We detest our Islamist enemies. They are the ones who perpetrated the October 7th massacre. This man is a radical Islamist. Radical Islam is a threat to Europe. It is taking down Europe. It will be a threat to the United States. And the Piers Morgan show should have been much more circumspect about putting such a radical terrorist-promoting thug, street thug, on their program like Mohammed Hijab.
Rabbi, no matter how heated a debate got with somebody, would you ever stoop to that level, wishing death upon the opposition in your debates, family? I mean, that is so low and abhorrent.
If I was a terrorist defending, terrorist promoting street thug, I would, but I'm not. My religion, you see, this yarmulke that I wear says that I'm a de facto ambassador of my people, and I want to be a light into the nations, let alone American values, decency, humanity. This man has only depravity. He has no decency. Radical Islam is a Nazi-like ideology that wants to see the annihilation of the Jewish people. It is genocidal in nature. So this man had no compunction whatsoever. As a father himself, looking across from me, first in the studio. First he did it in the studio and said, what would happen if I would put your son in a body bag? And I thought to myself that when Nikki Haley was simply called out on the GOP debate 2 weeks ago for her daughter using TikTok by Vivek Ramaswamy, she called him scum, and no one seemed to object to that because you don't bring up people's children, let alone when you say that they're going to come back in a body bag. So it's not really for us. It's for the police to investigate. It's for competent organizations like yourselves to expose. But really, it's for the Muslims, my Muslim brothers and sisters, to repudiate this man and to dismiss him as a despicable, abhorrent, depraved ambassador of their faith.
Rabbi, you bring up a lot of great points, ones you can't really disagree with. We appreciate it, and best of luck to you, your family. We wish them the best, okay?
Thank you. Our two sons are serving in the IDF. They protect 1.8 million Muslim citizens of Israel, 6 million Jewish citizens of Israel, freedom, democracy. I couldn't be prouder of my sons. This man is a coward. He sits in the comfort of a London TV studio speaking about his desire for martyrdom. He's a total coward, and it's his cowardice that allowed him to make these abhorrent statements about my children. I really hope he'll be investigated by the police and properly prosecuted.
Absolutely. We got to end it there. But again, thanks for coming on.